G'day everyone, it's Glenn from Packlands Fish here again. I want to have a talk today about something that I haven't been able to bring myself to talk about till this time. Looking after your fish in the event of a power outage. Not many of you would know, but I had a bit of a disaster late last year with loss of power in my shed due to a sort of a mechanical short-circuity issue. Today I'm going to talk about ways to get around that and protect your important collection of fish. Hope you enjoy. So the subject of today's video is some safeguarding you can put into place in the event of a power outage. We've got a scheduled power outage on today in our area. We've had plenty of notice from our provider, up to 2 months ago that this work was going to happen today and that we're going to be without power from 8:30 a.m. through to possibly as late as 4. Now, in my case, with some decent fish out there, that's a significant time frame with some heavily stocked tanks, and I just want to make sure that I get those fish through safe and sound. So today we've borrowed a petrol powered generator from a good mate. Thanks Steve for your help, and that's chugging away out the front now, and will do so until such time as our power comes back on. As you would have seen in my centralised air driven filtration video that I made a month or so back, the simplicity of the design of my system makes today pretty easy to deal with that extra bit of equipment, the petrol powered generator. So I'll get a great result today with minimal effort, and we'll move on. Now, the reason we're going to this effort today stems from a bit of a problem I had late last year, quite a nasty incident unfortunately, where I had a significant loss of my collection, all due to not necessarily a power outage, but an issue where an old fluoro light batten caused a circuit breaker to trip in the wiring to my shed, and that meant that the whole system went down for potentially up to 36 hours. The power was still available to the shed, but the breakers had activated because of this, basically a bit of rusty corrosion in an old fluoro tube. The upshot of this was that I lost maybe $15,000 worth of fish, comprising some significant colonies, 25 frontoses, Malawi hawk cichlids, Protomelus spilenotus, Mara rocks, some Dimmy, some Champsochromis, all the big fish. And that was firstly oxygen, and probably secondarily ammonia build up. Now, had I have had a compressor on site that day when we first found of the incident, it might not have made a big difference, to be fair, because it had been so many hours since I noticed that there was a problem, and by that stage a lot of fish had died. But I could have got my air blower running again with a generator whilst we did the troubleshooting to figure out what was causing the trip, and identifying that light that was failing. So I would strongly advocate anyone that's got a decent collection of fish, a large scale room like mine, think about getting yourself that generator. They're not overly expensive. I've been told, like a small unit that will run my 370 watt blower, maybe $400. And it's not just something you'll use for your fish room, but if you go camping, if you're helping someone on a property where there's no power and you need to run some tools, there's other uses to it. It's not just a fish room thing. So think about that, and just have that plan B, because we never know when a power outage is coming, whether there's a storm or a car accident that causes some grief in your area with a power pole. It's a great plan B to have at your disposal. We're a couple of hours on with the power outage. You can see the room looks a bit weird with no lights up top, and it's a bit dark and dingy. I'm running just enough light to, like, one power point is servicing this this L-shaped layout there with the LED style tubes that I've shown you in another video, which is enough light to just let me see what's going on. The fish are obviously all tracking fine because it's business as usual with air. A little bit dark on this side of the shed, but they've got enough light to get around and function. So hopefully the network's back on soon, because it's amazing how much you want to do when you probably can't do stuff. Time for the 2 o'clock check. Surely this is going to be over soon. It's getting to the stage where I'm almost ready to turn that off regardless. Hello everyone. Nothing to worry about. It's all good. Quite possibly the front hoses enjoy the low lighting. And look pretty bloody good, even in this. Beautiful fish. Thank Christ the power's finally back on, so we can turn off this machine, because it's got us all a bit edgy now. Yeehaw! Righto, let us resume law and order. So now we have the inverse of what I filmed a bit earlier today, where lights that should be on are on, lights that were on are now off, and all quiet on the air front. Let's just quickly fix what we have to fix. First we'll get the lights back on. Right, one job. And now the easy bit. He says, without it being very easy, because he's trying to hold a camera and every angle is hard. We have liftoff. OMG. What a day. What a brain rattling day. But my fish are safe. So hallelujah. So after that day, I think everyone's a bit happy the noise is fixed, aren't you, Elwood? Kevin and Henry are finally having a little relax. I think Elwood is going to go out and have a little relax with them. What a day. Yeah, just reiteration, but that generator has got me out of a big hole today. Big thanks to Steve for the lend, and I'll tell me what I owe you for some fuel, and all real good. Anyone with a big room, get on board, get yourself a generator. It's a 20 or so bucks of petrol I'll spend today to keep all those fish alive and well. No brainer. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.